I want to do a CreditStrong review into this conversation. So basically, CreditStrong is a tool, is a platform that allows you to build credit and build savings at the same time. Or is it? Let's have a conversation about that so we have a clear idea what they're offering before you even think about signing up for the service. Let me give you the overview. So what is CreditStrong? So CreditStrong is a secured lending fintech that helps people build credit with credit builder loans. And it is really a division of Austin Capital Bank, which was founded in January 2006. Now, CreditStrong does a lot of things. They even have a program for businesses also. And so what we have seen in the last few years is that CreditStrong has been increasing its offer. And this is a bank that is really, really well run. We love that a lot. We love the service. We love the fact that they are constantly trying to help millions of individuals build credit. But they have some cons though. I mean, nobody's perfect. I mean, and I'm going to talk to you about the cons that you need to be aware of. But overall, when you think about CreditStrong, you have a product that is great for consumers with bad or no credit. You have a product that offers reasonable fees and rates, and you have a strong selection of plans to choose from. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here, to have a quick convo with you about CreditStrong and to give you all the ins and outs of this service, so you have a clear idea what you're getting yourself into before you commit anything. So, what does CreditStrong really offer? Well, basically, this is a program. This is a service that helps people build credit through installment loans. So, but instead of giving you the money up front, it is deposited into a savings account. Then you begin making fixed monthly payments. And the loan incurs interest, but so does the savings account, which helps to offset your total cost. But by making a series of payments on your loan, you as a borrower, you have a chance to increase your credit score. And CreditStrong will report your payments to all three credit bureaus. Here we're speaking about Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And so this is kind of cool. And one thing I want to say here is that CreditStrong has several products and services. You have, for example, you have the Install, you have the Revolve, and then you have the CS Max. So I will review all this in today's conversation. But overall, this is the picture that I want to paint for you when it comes to CreditStrong. They are offering a credit builder loan or credit or similar products. So I want to dig a little deeper into their product portfolio. So CreditStrong really has the Install. So that's the most basic. So this is CreditStrong's most basic installment loan. So an Install account can provide you with a loan that can help you build installment credit and make consistent. You just need to make consistent on-time payments over the life of the loan. You choose the monthly payment, credit amounts, and the length of time or term that best suits your needs. So this Install sort of option gives you flexibility in terms of helping you. Like you can say, you know what, I want to pay, let's say, I want to pay $28, I want to pay $38, or I want to pay $48 every month in terms of my credit builder loan. But the loan amount that the installment amount that you pay will have to be connected with the term that you choose. In other words, if you choose a longer term, if you say, let's say you say, I want to have my credit builder loan over 4 years versus 2 years. So the longer term means that you have lower payments. By the way, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a review of CreditStrong. I'm giving you the ins and outs so you have a clear idea about this player before you commit. So I spoke to you about the Install products, right? Now I want to talk to you about the Revolve product. So the Revolve product allows you to build credit a different way, even faster. So you can build your revolving credit with an installment credit called Revolve. And an installment credit is similar to the type of credit you would get from a car loan, student loan, or a mortgage. And Revolve gives you a credit limit and lets you borrow repeatedly and repay it each month, similar to a credit card. And so this particular product helps improve your credit utilization. So Revolve is meant to give you a variety of credit mix, which looks better on your credit profile and can ultimately help your score go up. But by itself, Revolve can improve your payment history, length of credit, amount of credit, and grow your savings also. But the subscription cost per year for Revolve is $99. Okay, so when you think about Revolve, here are the features I want you to pay attention to. So you can build $500 of revolving credit. You can improve your credit mix. You can build payment history. You can improve utilization. You can build savings, and you can receive a free monthly FICO score. So utilization is important when it comes to raising your credit score, right? Because utilization accounts for 30%. Payment history accounts for 35% of your FICO score. And the third product I want to talk to you here when we talk about CreditStrong, they have something called CX Max. And basically, this is a very highly priced, but this is the most robust. Now, if you have the budget for it, we would encourage you to at least consider it. I will now tell you to actually sign up for those service. You need to consider it and make sure that it really fits your budget, it fits your family's budget before you commit to anything. Okay. So the point of CS Max is to demonstrate to lenders that you can responsibly take on a larger installment loan and pay it back. So CS Max offers larger credit obligation than the other two products. I'm talking about the Revolve and the CS Basics. Okay, the install. And so this may come with higher fixed monthly payments. CS Max might be great for you if you want to buy a house and need to improve let's say your credit score real fast. Okay, so if you need that, then you might want to go with CS Max. And the thing here is that what will happen here is that you are able to improve your debt to income ratio real fast. The amount of debt you owe relative to your income, that's your debt to income ratio, your DTI. Okay. Or maybe if you have, let's say you have a small business and you need it for business purposes. So this tier is meant for the people who have cash, but not the credit they need. So if you happen to be in that category, let's say you have like your financial situation is pretty decent, but you don't have the credit that goes with it. Maybe you had some problems. You filed for bankruptcy in the past, or you are sort of new to credit, or you just maybe you weren't born in this country, so you're here. You have the money, but you can't really build credit real fast, or you want to build credit real fast. Then you might want to consider the CS Max product. One thing I need to say here is that when you think about CreditStrong, and I really want to clarify that CreditStrong service is not a credit repair service. Credit repair services help remove negative marks on a person's credit report, and CreditStrong doesn't do any credit repair at all. It's only reporting a customer's payment history to the 3 major credit bureaus. So if the customer has good credit management, its reporting can help increase the customer's credit score, right? And but if you miss payments on your CreditStrong loan, the system can work against you. So CreditStrong will report delinquent payments to the same 3 credit bureaus that receive its reports on timely payments. So this can actually result in decreasing your credit score. Just as it's important to mention on-time payments with creditors, you also want to be sure to do the same thing with CreditStrong. And let's just have a quick conversation about when we talk about CreditStrong and we talk about credit builder loans in general. It's important to understand that you have to understand the concept, because the concept of credit builder loan is very simple. You have a loan without upfront money. This is what it is, because CreditStrong is not a traditional lending service. Not only do you not receive any money upfront, but you also pay fees that are higher than that of a comparable, let's say a comparable traditional loan, right? It is a process you have to understand. It is a formula that actually can be successful if you understand what you're getting yourself into. So if all you need is a personal loan, you are better off getting an unsecured loan from a bank or credit union. Our preference goes to credit unions or local banks. CreditStrong is specifically designed to help people increase their credit scores and establish a positive payment history. Another really nice thing about CreditStrong is that you can cancel at any time without penalties. So we love that a lot. So there are no obligations. There is no commitments. You can say, you know what, I'm just out of here, or, you know, I just love the service anyway, so I'll just stay. So, but if you cancel before the end of your repayment term, you will receive a refund for all the money you deposited minus the interest. And as long as as long as you did not have any late or missed payment before your account was closed, no negative marks will be added to your credit reports. Also, if you decide to pay off your CreditStrong loan early, there is no early payoff fee. So CreditStrong is really flexible in that sense. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you once again of today's topic. We are having a conversation about CreditStrong. I'm giving you a CreditStrong review. This is an in-depth review, so you have a clear idea about what the service provides before you commit. And so how fast will your credit score increase? Because a lot of people, some people talk about, yeah, you increase your credit score by by 130 days or by 260 days, blah, 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 blah. All these things are really like, that's just bogus. Okay. It's just baloney in our view. The thing is, there are currently two competing credit score systems. You have Vantage Score and FICO Score. The FICO Score is by far the most widely used and probably the one you will want to watch as you work to improve your credit. And with either credit scoring system, payment history is really an influential scoring factor. If you've never used credit before, it will take at least 3 to 6 months for FICO to give you your first credit score. However, if you're just looking to slightly improve your credit score to qualify for a credit card or other form of financing, even just a few on-time payments with CreditStrong could push you across the finish line. Like, let's say 50 points in 30 days and 100 points in 3 months, for example. Let's talk a little more about the features that actually are inherent with CreditStrong. So when you think about CreditStrong, I want you to think about loan amounts that go from $1,000 all the way to $18,000. Now it depends again on your budget. So why $18,000? Well, because of the product I spoke to you about, the CS Max. Okay, this is the highest price and most robust sort of system here, and the monthly fee can go from $28 to $448. That's the monthly fee, monthly, not annual. So $28 to $449. In terms of the repayment window, you have 12 months all the way to 60 months. And there is no early termination fee, so we love that a lot. There's no prepayment penalty, we love that a lot. And so there is no credit check required also. So CreditStrong is not doing any credit check. The only problem, there's a minor problem that you have 2 states in the nation that do not actually approve of CreditStrong's product as of now. So those are Vermont and Wisconsin. So if you happen to live in those states, you're not going to qualify for CreditStrong's products. And so there is no minimum income requirements. And so this is really good, because the fact that there are no minimum income requirements means that you really don't have to worry about whether you're working, what they care about is your ability to repay the loan, to their ability to pay the loan, to make loan payments on time all the time. And so, yeah, this is really cool. But this CreditStrong service reports all transactions to all 3 credit bureaus. Don't listen to people telling you, well, they report to 2 bureaus in some states and 3 in other states. No, it's across the country except those 2 states I talk about. They report to all 3 credit bureaus systematically. And so this is really interesting. And also, if you are interested in talking to CreditStrong, they have a phone number. It's 1-833-850-0850. Again, the number here is 1-833-850-0850. So they're available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. through 5 p.m. Central. And this is kind of cool. But overall, this is a great service. You just have to make sure that you pick the right amount, the right products. So remember, they have the Install, the Revolve, and the CS Max. So pick the one that really fits your budget and that you can commit to over the loan repayment term. Remember, this is not a marathon. This is not a sprint, rather. It is either a semi-marathon or a full marathon. I want to talk to you quickly about the fees. So let's have a quick conversation about the fees. So CreditStrong actually has several plans, okay? And the fees and interest rates for each product are available on CreditStrong's website, but they typically range from $28 per month to $449 per month, okay? I want to insist on the fact that we're speaking about $449 per month. And so let's talk about the rivals, because CreditStrong is not the only one in this industry, and that they actually, in this niche, you have other players in the niche, other players that are doing something similar. And for example, if you compare CreditStrong to Self Financial, you can see that Self's admin fees are a bit lower. But it should be noted that neither of these companies offer any immediate cash access. Okay, so if that's something you're looking for, you may want to consider SeedFi. Now, SeedFi is now part of Credit Karma, and SeedFi Credit Karma can provide up to $4,000 of upfront cash through the borrow and grow plans, and SeedFi traditional credibility plans are also affordable at just $1 per month. So again, now that they're part of the Credit Karma family, we hear that they will increase the price a little bit, but it's still manageable. So overall, what I want you to think about is when we think about credibility alone, you have to ask yourself what costs are you willing to absorb, and over what amount of what period. Okay, are we talking about 3 months, 12 months, are we talking about 24 months? And when you pick a repayment window, does it actually jive with your budget? Because if you are picking a repayment window and you realize that window is not in sync with your budget, then you have a problem. Because what's going to happen here is that you're going to have like some months where you will run out of cash because you have made all your payments to that credibility loan, and other months you'll have excess cash. So this requires, in our view, an additional layer of I would say financial prudence that you can do if you're comfortable with that sort of practice. But if not, this could be problematic. And so we do not actually recommend that to some families because of the difficulty when it comes to improving credit score in general. We actually advise you to go for simple. Simplicity really is important because this is something that you have to be comfortable with over the long run. This is not a one-time thing. You have to be comfortable over the long run and do it consistently over and over and over. Let me talk to you about the process that you have to think about here. So when you think about CreditStrong, how do you actually open an account? So you can visit the CreditStrong website to open an account. And CreditStrong says it takes about 5 minutes to complete the application. We have clients who told us that it took like 4 to 7 minutes to actually complete. Okay, and your credit will not be affected by applying because CreditStrong will not check your credit. They care about cash. They care about your banking history. That's what they care about. And so, however, you'll need to have a valid phone number, social security number, or ITIN, checking account, debit card, or prepaid card in good standing in order to qualify. So CreditStrong, just want to really reassure folks who are listening to us all across the country, CreditStrong is legit. Your accounts are held at Austin Capital Bank, which is FDIC insured. And so we're talking about $250,000 maximum when it comes to deposit protection per account. And since none of CreditStrong's loans come in amounts anywhere near that level, your entire account will be insured. And so if you want to contact the CreditStrong right now, I just want to say, I gave you the number before, but I'm gonna give you again. You can contact them at 1-833-850-0850. And operating hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. through 7 p.m. Central. And you can also correspond with them via live chat on their website. So this is kind of cool. And so here's our verdict. Is CreditStrong worth it? Well, in one short answer, yes. For anyone wanting to build credit, CreditStrong could be a good solution. It's easy to get approved for a credit line without a credit check, and a significant portion of your loan payments later become cool cash in your pocket. Just make sure to compare CreditStrong's interest rates and fees with other companies that offer credibility accounts like Self, okay, or Moneyline, for example. So this is really important. And as for the savings account, the thing is that this account earns interest. So don't expect to make any money because, when you think about the loan fees, like if you take into account the loan fees, the net will be an overall expense. So if interest is what you are after, you want to consider some of, another high yield savings account instead. So overall, this is a great product. As long as it really fits your profile, you should really go. We love the fact that they don't check credit score, like they don't check your credit at all. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just quickly talking to you about CreditStrong. This was an in-depth review of the service. So I basically I gave you the overview, the products, the features, the fees, the rivals, the process, and the verdict. Thank you. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.